Hello children, today we are going to learn about the poem The Ant and the Cricket, which is adapted from Aesop Fables. In this poem there are two characters, Ant and Cricket. The cricket normally sings songs and dances all the time. It wants to enjoy its life and it never cares about its future. Whereas the ant, who is hardworking and has a better planning for the future. Now, in the adverse conditions, the cricket was very much worried about its future, and the ant, who has already planned for future, has not found anything difficult. So, in this poem, there are two characters, an ant and cricket. The cricket sings songs and dances during the summer and spring seasons. He enjoys his life and never cares for the future. He has not stored anything for the winter season. So when the winters arrived, he had nothing to eat. He was dying of hunger. So he went to the ant and asked to lend him some food. Now he wanted some help from the ant, that's why he went to the ant. He also requested shelter at the ant's home. Moreover, he also want shelter. He also want to live at ant's home. However, the ant refused to help him and told him to go out of his house. As the ant was aware that cricket was careless, so that's why it denied to help him. The poet conveys a beautiful message that we should think about our future and plan things accordingly. So, with in this poem, we just got a lesson that we should take care about future and we should be hardworking. We should not be lazy, and we should enjoy the things, but we should also think about our future and we should do hard work also. Side by side, we can enjoy our life, but we should be careful also. If we are aware about our future needs, then we should start working towards it at the earliest. We should not be careless and should not neglect important things. It's very true, children, that we should not neglect important things. Like, as you all are studying, so you must care about your homework or do assignments or whatever things we are doing. You should revise that things, then only you can get good marks. You also enjoy your life, but side by side you should also study. In this poem, poet wants to convey to the students that they should study hard, they should enjoy the life also. They should enjoy both the activities, like co-curricular activities and curricular activities. So let us read the poem. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Not a crumb to be found on the snow covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? In the first stanza, the poet has described the character of the cricket. He says that the silly young cricket was fun living. He used to sing all through warm and sunny months of summer and spring. So you can see here that the cricket was singing the whole seasons. He was busy enjoying these days and did not bother to store food. He only wants to enjoy his life. He didn't store any food for the winter season. The season of winter arrived and he had not saved anything for the cold winter days. He could not find food to eat, not even a small dry piece of bread. So you can see here, when the winter arrived, he did not find anything to eat. During winters, the earth got covered with snow and he could not even see a flower or a leaf on the trees. As there is snow everywhere, so he couldn't see any flower or a leaf on the tree. Seeing this, he got worried. Now he is very much worried and wondered what would happen to him. The sign of starvation could be seen on his face. Now he has nothing left to eat. At last, by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold, away he set off to a miserly ant to see if, to keep him alive, he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he would repay tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend, but we ants never borrow. we ants never lent. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not I. So we can see in these lines that he was dying of hunger and could not find any food around him to eat. The tiny drops of snow made him wet and he was shivering with the cold. So he decided to go to the miserly ant. Now he wanted to go to the miserly ant to ask for some help from him. He hoped he might give him something to help him survive. He was thinking that ant would give him something to survive. So he requested the ant to provide him some food and shelter in his home so that he could save himself from the rain. He also made it clear to the ant that he would repay the grains, that he is only borrowing it, he would repay him. He said he needed this help, otherwise he would die of starvation and sorrow. He is saying that he needed the help at this time because he had not saved anything. Now it's winter time. So that's why he had come to him to help him. After listening to the cricket, the ant said he thinks of himself as a servant and a friend. But ants neither borrow nor lend anything. Further, the ant asked why he had never thought of storing food for the winter season. As the ant knew that the cricket spent his whole seasons by playing or by enjoying his life, that's why the ant wanted to teach him a lesson, so they denied to help him. My heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all nature looked gay. You sang, sir, you say. Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket, and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Fox called this a fable. I will warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs, and some have 2. Now the cricket replied to him that he had never thought of the future. He was the pleasant days and did not imagine that he would face such difficulty during the winter season. So that's why he has not saved anything. He sang songs days and nights and spent the summer and winter seasons enjoying them and having fun. So he is telling that he had enjoyed his life and he had sang songs all the summer. The ant then told him to go from his home and sing and dance all through the winter. Now the ant also told him to enjoy the winter also, same way as you have enjoyed the summer. Now the ant thus put an end to the conversation and pushed the poor cricket out of his home. The poet says that people call this as a story, but it happens in reality. Many humans spend their lives similar to the cricket and do not prepare for their future, and at last they become sad. They suffer because they have not saved anything. So we should also think about our future. We must enjoy our life, but we should save something for our future also. I hope the poem is clear to you all. Thank you, children.